everyone. Thank you so much for coming to Treasure Island tonight. I just need to give you a few kind of safety housekeeping points before we begin. So firstly, there are no fire drills planned for tonight, so if you hear a fire alarm, that is a real fire, you should get out. The best way will be these two doors at the front because we'll have all the actors trying to get down from the back, but if you are near the back, those are probably your best fire exits. If it's not a fire, but you need to leave the auditorium, could you please ideally go out of this door here, which leads you to the outside, and you just need to loop around the back of the building to get back to the front, just because otherwise you will run into actors, and if you need to leave quickly, that's not ideal. The bathrooms are just back in the foyer, you just need to go out this way and then turn to your right. The show, I will not lie to you, it's a long show. Many of you who've been to Alice shows before will know they're often quite long. So the first half is about an hour and 15 minutes, then there'll be a 15-minute interval. The second half is about an hour. We'll be having the interval, you can just go out into the foyer, go outside, get some fresh air. Patrick will stand up and tell you when it's the interval, so you won't need to judge for yourself when to leave, when to clap. Ideally you'll come back after the interval, but I can't enforce that upon you. If you go out through the foyer, just watch out for any props. They should all be on tables, but we just make sure that there's nothing you're going to trip over. Similarly, there are microphones, I think just running down, might be down both sides, but definitely down this side, so watch out for the cables. They're taped down, but just be careful of them. Also, if you're sitting near a microphone like you guys are over here, just be careful not to talk or kind of rustle a coat too near them. Or you could move along your seat, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, the microphone's just on the front there. Our chosen charity that we're raising money for this term is the British Red Cross Humanitarian Appeal to Gaza. You can come talk to any of us about that in the interval if you want. And finally, I hope you're all aware it's a pantomime. It's been marketed as a pantomime. We've really tried to make you aware. Those of you who know the genre will know that there are certain kind of call and response traditions in pantomime, classic things that the actors probably expect you to do at various points. Please do them if you think that they're going for them, because otherwise it's just going to be kind of sad for everyone. So join in, get in the spirit. It's nearly Christmas, and I hope you have a really good time. Enjoy.
All right, you lot, settle down. You're not at port of policy now, Oh, blimey. You can tell we've got bail in tonight. You meant to laugh at that one. Anyway, are you all happy to be here? Yes! Oh dear, it's going to be a long night. You see, this is what we call a pantomime. Or sometimes we call it panto. Because the mime is silent. That means, in panto, we have something called audience participation. And that audience is you.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is. Well done, you're my favourite. So, that means that you guys are here to work. And it's only going to get harder from here on in. So, I'm going to try...
No, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is. So, I'm going to try that one again. Are you all happy to be here? Yes! It'll do for now, I suppose. I'd offer you all a drink, only it's not real alcohol in them bottles. Now, my name is Carrie Orkin, and this beautiful establishment is the old Admiral Benbow Inn. I run this place, I do, all on my own, because I'm a poor, old, lonely widow woman, all alone in the world. Aww. Good God, I said I'm a poor, lonely old widow woman, all alone in the world. Aww. Oh, much poorer than that. And lonelier. That's better. Oh, it was a terrible shock when I lost my husband. We both had so much in common.
Time and drink some more wine, let's pray we never
not at port of policy now, you know. Oh, blimey. You can tell we've got Baylor in tonight. You meant to laugh at that one. Anyway, are you all happy to be here? Yes! Oh dear, it's going to be a long night. You see, this is what we call a pantomime. Or sometimes we call it panto, because the mime is silent. In panto, we have something called audience participation. And that audience is you.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is. Well done. You're my favourite. So, that means that you guys are here to work. And it's only going to get harder from here on in. So, I'm going to try...
no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is. So, I'm going to try that one again. Are you all happy to be here? Yes! It'll do for now, I suppose. I'd offer you all a drink, only it's not real alcohol in them bottles. Now, my name is Carrie Orchid, and this beautiful establishment is the old Admiral Benbow Inn. I run this place, I do, all on my own, because I'm a poor, old, lonely widow woman, all alone in the world. Good God, I said I'm a poor, lonely old widow woman, all alone in the world. Oh, much poorer than that. And lonelier. That's better. Oh, it was a terrible shock when I lost my husband. We both had so much in common. We both loved art, literature, and other men. Still, he left me with 2 lovely kids, and another one as well. But, you know, that's my gym over there. Just don't tell anyone that the other 2 are working, Ralph, will you? They've introduced something called child labour laws, apparently, and I'm far too beautiful to go to prison.
No, you're not.
Who knew that? You, sir, are barred. Right. Now, the rest of you, except for you, can make yourselves comfortable. I've just got to go and freshen up. The squire is on his way, and it doesn't pay to look this good, in front of the landlord. He might be putting the rent up, you know. And I can hardly afford it as it is. I mean, there's a cost of living crisis, you know. Whew, honestly. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'll see you all later. Ta-ra!
Evening all.
Evening, Constable.
No trouble in here tonight, is there?
Only the usual.
We've had reports of some undesirable behavior in this area.
Oh, nothing to do with us, officer.
A naked man ran past 3 old ladies at the bus stop earlier. 2 of them had a stroke.
What about the third?
She couldn't reach.
Well, I'm sure none of our customers would ever do anything like that. None of them are ever in any trouble.
None of them?
Well, maybe just one.
I don't think we've got any more rum, Captain.
No more. Why the rum? Always gone.
I can't serve you, sir. You know what the doctor said?
I don't see.
No, actually,
The tide is a cool.
no. The doctor said if you don't cut down on your drinking, your liver will explode and you'll die a terrible and painful death.
You know what I think about doctors? They're a bunch.
Captain! Please, we have guests.
Lily liver.
That's what you'll get if you don't stop your drinking.
What are you insinuating to your suggesting, Jim?
I won't serve you any more rum, sir.
Maybe you. I will find someone who will. You, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir?
You called, sir?
What can we do, sir?
Anything for you, sir.
Anything at all, sir.
Unless it's illegal.
Or unpleasant.
Or boring.
Or we don't want
Will
to.
you two shut up?
No!
What are you doing on the ground anyway? Get up and stop acting like idiots in front of the customers. These are my brother and sister, Jem and Jam, Captain.
Jam is a bloody strange name.
Thank you, sir.
Tell him what it's short for.
No.
Go on, tell him.
I said no.
It's short for Jemima.
Joe Mama?
Mother's never been the best at spelling.
She launched a whole film franchise and spelled her name wrong on everyone.
She called them Carrie. On film. But people never got the punctuation right.
Ooh, look.
It's Jim's crush. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Tilly.
Young man! I warned you about consorting with my daughter!
I haven't been consorting with anyone, sir.
A likely story. Is your mother about?
I expect so, sir.
Well, bring me to her this instant. You owe me 6 months' rent and I'm not waiting any longer for it. Either she pays today or you're all out.
Daddy?
She's busy scrubbing out the cellar, sir.
I don't care if she's scrubbing out the king's backside. Bring me to her this instant.
But...
No arguing.
You'll have to do what he says, Jim.
It's this way, sir.
Blimey! Huh, you're a scary little ain't you? They don't make rapscallions like they used to, eh? Huh? Right. I bet you've all heard of me. My name is Long John Silver! Oh, come on, let's go! Right, let's try that again. Right. My name is Long John Silver! Thank you. I am the scourge of the seas, the terror of the terraces. My piratical crew are feared from Radcliffe Square to Rotherham. Do you know why?
Why?
I'll tell you why. It's because of the smell. Sister dearest.
Brother dearest, taking your little friends out to play again?
I suppose they you're funny.
No, I think I'm hilarious.
Right, well, I'm trying to monologue here, so...
Well, that's not fair. It's my turn to monologue now. I never get a chance to put a word in.
Oh, that's because you're always nagging me. You never leave me alone. Even when we were kids, you could never go and play with your dolls. You always had to steal my swords and play with my action man.
Oh, here we go again. You've always been jealous. Just because I'm better with the sword than you are.
Oh, that is so not true.
Want to prove it?
Yeah, right. All right, yeah. You do stupid monologue if you have to.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I will.
Right.
Thank you. Blimey, you're a scurvy looking lot. They don't make much
Excuse me. That is my line. You can't go around stealing my line. Stealing is a crime.
But stealing is what piracy is all about. So, no. Please. Right. I am Medium Joan Silver. Thank you. And whatever my brother has been telling you, it's a pack of lies.
How dare you?
This fool allowed our best treasure map to fall into the hands of an old, crooked captain in pub one night. Yeah, does that sound like good pirating to you? Right, so push up little brother and let us do what your lackeys can't handle.
You look here.
Don't set a man to do a pirate's job. Now, take a good look, Long John. This is what a properly terrifying pirate crew looks like. You won't have met them, of course, so allow me to introduce. Jane anytime, Izzy anyone, Sally anyhow, and Jenny anywhere.
Is who anyone?
I'm anyone.
But you're someone, surely.
Only sometimes.
Right, where do you pick these people up?
Oh, anywhere and anyhow. Anything for a laugh.
Right, well, you can all push off anyhow and anywhere you like, but it can't be any time, it's got to be now, because I've got a meeting.
Incompetence Anonymous.
Swordplay for dummies. Pirating for beginners.
Oh, just go! Oi, you lots! Right, are we all here?
Aye, perfectly.
No, not can we all here, are we all here?
Right, let's get on with things.
You asked me your opinion, boy.
Right, now, what I have to tell you is top secret.
What did he say?
Have you lost your last brain cell?
No,
What did he say? He said it's top secret!
I want you all to swear, solemn oath, to me, Long John Silver, here and now, that you will not breathe another word of this to another living soul as long as you live. Potts?
I'll agree to that. Me?
Same here. Hands?
I accept.
so do I.
Nobody asked you.
And you all remember, this is top secret. Right, come closer. You all remember old Billy Bones?
You must remember Billy. You'll never call him Billy Bones, mind you, on account of his permanent.
I remember now. Old Billy
That's the
Bones.
one. Disappeared after he sank in cold water aboard the Golden Rhine, taking everyone else's treasure with him.
That miserable old son. What about him?
I found him.
Cunning bugger!
Who said that? Me.
Didn't sound like me.
No, not me. Me.
I'm me! And it wasn't me!
Well, it wasn't me.
Mimi? Who the hell is Mimi?
Now there are rules for this kind of situation.
I didn't think pirates believed in rules.
Yeah, First Rule of Pirate Club is that there are no rules.
Billy Bones was so mean to me we had to invent rules just for him.
Right.
So I think it's time we teach him a lesson.
Right.
And then maybe we could get my map back. I lent him the damn thing for a week. He's had it for 20 years.
Oh my.
The same thing happened to my lawnmower.
What's a lawnmower?
You know, now that you say it, I don't know.
Right, anyway. I think we're agreed. It's time we tip the captain the black spots.
I knew that brother of mine was up to something.
You always think he's up to something, Joan.
Yes, and I'm always right.
She's got a point.
I've got all the points.
Oh, can I borrow one?
Yeah, what is that?
You're getting away.
That is a point. Good job, Sally. Didn't know you had it in you. Now, I'm not having my brother and his gang of idiots beat us to any kind of treasure. He's been trying to get one over me ever since I got better grades at our GCSEs. And he could never accept that his little sister could be a better pirate than him. But we'll show him this time. When we were young, my brother and I, we wanted to conquer the sky. We got a chance, we gave it a start, but the world pushed us apart. He got a sword, I got a
Well, wasn't that enlightening?
It certainly was, Joe. All kinds of regulations being breached.
You're telling me, Jackie, to start with, it is totally against Code of Practice A to be involved in piratical opposition with your relatives.
Yeah, and it's a complete breach of Code of Practice B to hand out the black spot without filling in Form A6554 for approval first.
Not to mention that sexism in the workplace absolutely shatters Code of Practice D into pieces.
What happened to Code of Practice C?
Come on, everybody knows this. I bet even they know this.
It's not in the training manual.
It's because pirates always get lost at sea. You don't deserve it.
I'm very concerned by what we've seen here.
I think I agree. You know what this means? It's time to go
Undercover. Oh, I love going undercover. We haven't done that in ages. Oh, should we pick sides?
No, we need to remain impartial, Jackie.
That's not what I meant. Should I embed myself with Joan?
That's definitely not impartial, Jackie.
Shut up.
We can discuss the rest of this back at base. To start with, we need to fill out our pre-assessment assessment and make sure we can claim back on expenses.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let's go. Loads of paperwork to do.
Those pirates won't know what's hit them.
To me.
It doesn't look like any sort of kitchen. I think this is a boudoir.
Is it? I always thought that was a type of perfume.
This looks more like ugly stepsister or evil stepmother territory.
Well, there's an audience, at least.
Having to go from some ghastly dress rehearsal.
How many times do I have to apologise for that?
We must have taken a wrong turn at the Enchanted Forest. Well, one of them, anyway.
Excuse me, do you mind lending me your programme? Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh dear, oh dear.
What's the matter?
Treasure Island.
You mean we have to put up with a load of ghastly, stupid, smelly pirates?
It's worse than that.
What could possibly be worse than that?
This is amateur dramatics. We have to put up with a load of ghastly, smelly, stupid students.
Well, I suppose we'd better make the best of it. Greetings, everybody!
This is fairy liquid, and I am fairy cake.
We keep the show running on the path it should take.
Though on this occasion, we're not where we should be.
All will be fine now, just you wait and see.
We'll go off now and do some research.
Don't fret, you won't be left in the lurch.
We're still nearby and still within shout.
So give us a call if there's pirates about.
Thank you, darling.
Squire, I really think you should wait outside. My mother could be changing or something, and I don't think...
Yes, you're right, lad. You don't think at all. If you thought for a moment that I thought you thought that I thought I was going to stay up there all day, you'd have another think coming.
Would I?
anything in your mother's wardrobe has changed in the last 30 years, so I really don't...
Oh, Squire! You do flatter me. But you mustn't barge in on me like this. I mean, people might get ideas. Except you. Up there, I can see exactly what you are thinking, and it is disgusting.
People have already got ideas, Mom.
Yes, but there's a real danger that they might be right.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, you wouldn't believe something as ridiculous as that, would you?
Oh, yes.
I don't know about that.
What's so ridiculous about it?
Well, to be fair, Mom.
Oh, all right, but come on, Squire. It's only human for people to gossip.
You can't call him human.
And what, I beg, is that supposed to mean?
Is it human to throw a poor, old, to throw a poor, youngish, widowed woman out of her home and her business at Christmas of all times?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Yeah, right, Daddy. I think it's perfectly vile and horrid of you.
Tilly, darling, when you are older, you will understand such things. That sometimes in business, tough decisions have to be made.
What exactly are you trying to say?
If you cannot pay me what you owe today, I'm afraid I will have no choice but to call Bill Bailiff and have you kicked out of this pub.
Order, Squire!
Will you pay me, Mrs. Hawkins?
She can't.
We don't have any money.
Everything's going up all the time. I mean, even eggs are going up again.
That'll surprise the chickens.
Have the heart, Squire Trelawney.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hawkins, but we really can't help it. Times are tough everywhere. Even the squire is down to his last footman. I mean, look at me. Yeah, I'm afraid if you can't pay, we'll just have to, repossess the place.
Oh, Jim, however will you survive?
There's gotta be something we can do.
Oh, I know. What about the captain? He must owe Mom loads.
All that booze, and I bet he never pays his laundry bill.
Right, let's go get some money off him right now. Now, you know what we've got to do.
Yeah, go up to the captain, get him in a good mood, and get the cash off him to save Mom and the Admiral Benbow.
Right, let's go.
Right. Now. Right! Now I know what we got to do.
Go up to the captain, get him in the back with this rusty dagger, and then get the map off him to make us all rich beyond our wildest dreams.
Perfect! I'll be alright.
What? By ourselves? Oh, don't be so pathetic.
Well, there's one of him and 4 of you. Which one? A machine gun?
Well, actually, that might help.
Just go! The sooner you start, the more chance you have of catching him unawares. Look, he's distracted, see? There they are. Look.
Now, do we know what we're doing?
We're being bloodthirsty and piratical and making sure to keep our logs up to date.
In the best traditions of the Piratical Standards Authority. And in the best traditions of the PSA. When I say we, I really mean I.
What?
You're just not ready for field work yet, Jackie. Here, hold my clipboard. I'm going in.
I'd love to help you, Jim, my lad, my boy.
why have you been spending so much on drink if you don't have any money?
It's simple. When I drink, I forget. I have no money.
But you must have something.
Well, I promised I'd never tell another living soul. But you've touched me, you have. Touched me in my dark hole with a dart. I may have something that might be useful for you. Listen close.
Oh, that's not helping anyone.
Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Is there a doctor in the house?
Or a medical student? A biochemist? Anyone?
Come on.
Surely, there's so many of you.
You know, what's wrong with them? Can you help? Can you help?
It appears that they might have been stabbed in the back.
What? Where's the knife? That makes no sense. You could have possibly stabbed him.
No blood?
Yeah.
He's alive, maybe?
Probably, like definitely.
Still, potentially.
Definitely, yeah.
That's that. Come on. That's serious.
Can we get a second opinion?
Please.
Here, let me through. I'll take a look at him.
Dr. Lipsy! I didn't know you were in tonight. Thank heavens you're here.
All right, enough of the hysterics. Everyone, back. Give me space. I'm afraid he's dead. Slap him in the face and bring him round.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Unless you want to give me the kiss of life, Doctor. Dead, you say? Doctor, you're so brilliant. Surely you of all people could cure him.
Oh, he's been curing himself for years, pickled in booze and salt. Whoever did this has probably done him a favour. Would have been a slow and more painful death otherwise.
Oh, the villains. Did anybody see where they went?
No.
What's that?
Speak up. No, they're not.
Yeah, looks like they made their escape, I'm afraid. What on earth is going on in here? But look, he's left his bag under the table. Oh, we never let us see inside. I wonder what's in there. Do you think we should open it?
I think I should see that, lad. I'd be entitled to anything that's in there after all.
Who says?
Actually, I do. I don't enforcing around here, and if the squire says it's his money, then it's his money. So hand it over, kid.
Excuse me. This here is a police matter, it seems. Now, sir, can you give me a description of your attackers?
Look here, officer.
Do I have to?
You cheeky bugger! Look, this person has died here, in my inn. They owe me money, and so I'm going to collect it. That's legal enough, isn't it? Yeah, right, perfect, okay. So, Jim, pick up that bag, pass it to me, darling. Thank you. Isn't this most beautiful? Oh, there's something in here. We have, gold, silver, oh, dearie me, more gold.
Yes, but Mrs. Hawking, I'm afraid you can't pay your rent in chocolate coins.
Then I'm ruined. Oh, here, you might as well have these. I don't like chocolate. Here they go, catch. Anyone else catch? Oh, no, dearie me, catch. Oh, one more, for luck. You're too far back, I don't throw that far. It looks like all that's left in here then is this scruffy old bit of paper. Looks like it might as well go on the fire.
Whoa!
What?
That looks like a map to me.
Oh, yes, and me now that you mention it, yes.
We have Google for that these days.
Yes, but I don't think Google would tell you where to find buried treasure.
Are you sure, Daddy?
I used to be an expert in these things. Mrs. Hawking, if you like, I will take this map in payment of your rent.
Hang on a minute. If you're all going on an adventure to find buried treasure, why can't we come too?
We can help!
This will be a serious expedition, not a school trip.
Good. School trips are boring anyway.
Tilly.
It's an adventure. And you all want to come?
Right! Oh, very well.
Come on then. We have got lots of packing to do.
And we'll need a doctor too, right?
I suppose, if you insist.
Fine. Whatever. Now, come on, everyone.
Well, Dad could have gone better.
No kidding.
Bugger. Well, the race is on, I guess. We're already behind.
Come on then. We've got some catching up to do.
That's interesting. Treasure, huh? Voyage, huh? Well, if Joe thinks that I'm going to stay at the office and write up his report, he can think again.
Oh dear. What are we to do? Our friends are tied up with this dastardly crew.
There's trouble ahead, of that much I'm sure, and the danger will grow as they're far from the shore.
But don't yet despair, for we have a good plan. We'll find Jim as many kind friends as we can.
If enough people will stand at his side, it will be the best help that we can provide.
So many good sailors are kindly at heart, but I will say it's tricky to know where to start.
It's panto, so cliches are pretty good bet. So how do you normally deal with a threat?
We gave Cat a dick. No, the other way around.
For dear Cinderella, a pumpkin was found.
And then Sleeping Beauty was saved
with a kiss. But that's problematic, so give it a miss.
Our Snow White was saved by the 7 dwarves.
But the pirates might notice them sneaking on board.
I do think perhaps we were right with the cat, but surely the pirates will still notice that.
Pirates have cats, I'm sure that it's true, but just to be safe, what else might we do?
One creature you find on a pirate-type gent is a parrot. So how would it be if we sent a flash-bedded creature to take up a perch somewhere that wouldn't leave Jim in the lurch?
But we must be subtle, we must take great care, for Jim is already in great danger there. We must find a way to keep Polly quite near, that wouldn't let John know he has something to fear.
If we were to find then a small group of friends with courage enough to support our own ends, then Polly would have all the help she would need. A crew of her own, so she's bound to succeed.
A brilliant plan, and I'm sure that it's right. I'll make the request, and we'll have it tonight.
For now then, we better go make ourselves scarce. Soon Jim and his family will be millionaires.
All right. I call this meeting of the Bristol Amateur Treasure Hunting Society to order. Peter, that's me, in the chair.
On the box.
Silence for the chair's address, Pepper. It's in the Bat's constitution. Now, where was I?
On the box.
Silence! Piper taking minutes.
Only because it's you who asked.
Right. Yeah. Pepper, as treasurer, what's the latest report?
Zilch.
Great! Well, we haven't made a loss from last week. Posey, how are the social funds looking?
Oh, gosh. Well, there's nothing there actually, chaps. But an anonymous donor did contribute to Victoria's lunch for this meeting.
Your mum?
No, I haven't the slightest.
Shall I put that in the minutes?
Oh,
She said anonymous. Are you stupid?
Did you put it in last time?
Well, no, I couldn't spell anonymous.
Then leave it out.
But it's not going to flow very well. There'll be a gap.
Like the one between your ears?
There is a point to this meeting, you know.
Peter, what the hell are you on about?
I've heard there's someone going looking for buried treasure.
Not that one again.
That happens like 20 million times a week.
And no one ever comes back with any.
How do you know? Would you tell everyone if you had loads of treasure?
No, because I don't. And I've spent a million years hanging around this stump, talking about sailing away, desert islands and treasure maps and stuff. I still don't have any. It's a waste of time. We could be doing other things.
Like what?
Look, Pete.
Peter.
Pete. Just because that guy broke up with you because you didn't have any money doesn't mean you got to go off running after treasure all the time. He is not worth it, mate.
There are people that like you the way you are, you know.
Yeah.
Look, we gave it a go, didn't we? We tried. It didn't work.
We could give something else a try. I was reading this book the other day. It was set in a boarding school, and the girls there did this hilarious trick after the lacrosse match where they...
I was going to throw stones at the shop windows.
You did that last week.
Yeah, but they fixed the windows.
Jesus!
Jesus! What? Where? What is that?
Some kind of bird, isn't it?
It could be a giant insect.
That is quite enough!
Talk. That is so cool.
Birds could talk?
Why not? If you have the brains for it.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm quite intelligent, actually. I went to a polytechnic. I was working as a branch manager before I was dragged out here to meet you hoodlums.
You're here for us?
Regrettably, yes. I will need some assistance in a test I'll tell you all about later. Let's not bore the audience now, they've already heard it. Pull yourself together, we've got a job interview to attend. Must be late, must we? Job.
Yeah, we don't do jobs.
It's against our principles. Why is that? When I was at Rhodey, I mean, when we was at school, all of our principals told us, you'll never get a job.
Well, it's about time things were different.
God, you are going to be such a drag.
Well, you can't help that. You see?
When a pirate's not engaged in his employment, or ensuring all his treasure seeking plans, my capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just the same as yours, you'll understand. But a pirate's not a sedentary creature, and there's a chance of gold dust to be won. So take one consideration with another. Parent's lot is not a happy one. When fairies call for good things to be done,
be done.
Right, now then.
Are we all clear on what we have to do?
Captain. I've wormed my way into the squire's confidence and he's asked me to supply a crew for him. That's you lot. Should be sure to impress him, you understand?
Yeah.
Once we're on that ship, we are in the perfect position to plan our mutiny and steal the treasure away.
My foolish brother has managed to convince the squire to let him find the crew. He wasn't clever enough to keep it a secret though. So, all we need to do is sneak in with the rest of them and then let me do the talking. Understand? Once we're on that ship, we're in a perfect position to plan our mutiny and steal the treasure away.
What could go wrong?
Nothing, Captain. I just have one question. Who are you?
Good question.
I'm, Fred.
Well, Fred, what are you doing here? Look! Right, we'll get to all this later.
Captain, I knew I'd find you around here somewhere. Doctor, I'd like to introduce you to an excellent seafarer of my, acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
You won't find a better doctor in 3 days' ride. Long John Silver, Dr. Livingstone.
Oh, I cannot be doing with it at all. He has done nothing for my chest.
Oh, is it a bad chest?
No. It's a lovely chest, but I didn't trust him, I didn't, so I went for a second opinion.
Did you get one?
Yeah, from the window cleaner. But we just shut the curtains and ignored him.
Right. Well, seems like we have the makings of a fine crew here, gentlemen. Gentlemen and, others. And John here knows all the local seamen. Suppose we can get him to hook us up with someone.
Well, as it happens, sir, a few of the lads, all of the lads, are in tonight, as it happens, sir. Maybe you'd like to take a look at them, eh?
Certainly. Bring them in. Let's see what they're made of.
Right. Well, I'd like each of you, one by one, to explain to me why you and no one else should be chosen to come with us on our exquisite voyage.
I can shoot guns. I won't embezzle your funds.
I'm the first in the fray when the battle's begun.
I'm sure that you'll say that we flew you away.
We will get to the treasure and will not be outdone.
I'm sure that they're fine when not caught in a lie.
If nothing else, I hope that we will survive.
The squire sign us up and we will shine. But make sure you pay us or we may end your life. I'm your perfect sailor, all across the 7 seas. I'm on my best behavior, it's a pirate's life for me.
Did they just hit pirates? Are these really the people we should be pirating?
Oh, it's simply a turn of phrase, Doctor. I'm sure it's, nothing to be concerned about or anything like that.
I can tie knots.
I practice sword fighting once.
I learned my trade on a 40-foot yacht. Me and my gun, we will do what we can. Hunting down enemies with shrapnel and shot.
Just mere amateurs, don't trust what they say.
Just give us the contract and we'll be on their way.
Square up then, come on and fight me right now.
Remember, I'm the one who's paying you, clowns.
I'm your perfect sailor, all across the 7
job, scraping by to earn a couple of bob.
Wouldn't want kids like you to feel left out. So come on board, there's still some food on the hall.
You're hiring children now, that must be a crime. I've got to agree, you know it's way out of line.
I'll hire you all if you just keep it hush. Exploiting their labor's worth of money and time. You're my perfect sailors all across the 7 seas. Would want you all for neighbors. Won't you come back home for tea?
We're your perfect sailors all across the 7 seas. We're on our best behavior. It's a pirate's life for me.
Yes, well, that all seems perfectly good to me. All right, Captain, suit them up and get them ready at the crack of dawn. We sail at the first tide.
Right. Come on, you two. Hurry up. We're going to be late. And you know how much the squire hates people to be late.
We do?
Who cares about the opinions of that grasping, groping, greedy, grasping?
He's such a lovely man, that squire. Oh.
He was going to throw you out of the inn, remember?
Oh, yes, but in such a refined way. Oh. You take a tip from me, you two. If you're going to marry a man, make sure he's a landlord.
Why?
Because they're always really good at screwing people.
Screwing people over, Mom.
Over, under, any which way really.
Gross!
Oh, I'd love that man to casserole me.
You mean caress?
No, I mean, I'd love him to do me, low and slow for 4 hours solid. Where do you think you're going? Come back here. We've got so much to pack and we're going to be late if we don't get a move on. Oh, I wish the squire would send that nice constable to help.
What difference would it make?
Oh, Constable Dunstable is ever so good at closing cases. Oh, come on, you people. Now, where's that German sausage that we brought back from Hamburg?
We are not taking that. The whole case is gonna stink.
Oh, you're always thinking of the worst case scenario. Shift off you. Right, you. Stop being so stupid. Make yourself useful. Take those gloves and put them in that grey suitcase there.
Why do you need all these anyway?
Well, because that one's my hand luggage. Oh, dear me. Right, now who remembers the list?
I do.
Right, go on.
Something warm in case it's chilly, something cool in case it's hot, something light to keep my arms from burning when it's hot.
Some cotton blouses and some skirts and then some tops and elasticated trousers just in case a button pops.
Cardigans and jumpers and my thickle bully socks. Summer dresses and those pretty denim smocks.
Sun cream, hair cream, spray to kill the bugs.
Oh, lipstick and mascara and my special travel mug.
Big hats,
Flat caps.
painters and high heels.
Ah, and mom's diving glasses just in case we need some wheels.
Rubber gloves and aprons and bathroom towels for two.
And
and the crew!
Then my old recorder and your grandma's violin. We take the pub piano, but really won't go in.
Long coats,
Short coats.
velvet coats, and ball. Oh, I'd love to take a ball down if that case isn't full.
Sandals, flip-flops, stilettos, and silk scarves.
And a big old picnic hamper to make sure nobody starves.
Something's made of nylon.
Something's made of mink.
But please, above all else, make sure to take the kitchen sink.
Well, I reckon that should just about do it.
There is no way you're getting through customs with all this.
Ah, never say never. What are you doing here anyway?
Good question. The squire said I should come here and help. I'm his right-hand man, you know. When it comes to debtors and defaulters, I am the expert. Collecting money from unwilling people is what I do.
Is there really much use for a bailiff on a desert island?
More than there is for a pub landlady.
A landlady is welcome wherever she goes. Her profession is one universally respected across all 12 continents. Right. Anyway, where's Jim gotten to?
I think he was trying to break a leg.
Doesn't that normally happen before the start of the performance?
Not when he's only doing it to try to get the doctor's attention.
Hey, doctor! Hey, doctor! Are you a surgeon? Because you're cutting me up inside.
Are you an anaesthetist? Because you're putting me to sleep.
Enough, that's enough. Good God. Jim, help Jem and Jam pack my bags over there, please. Oh.
Doctor, can't you help? You're so good with complex cases.
Jim, you're pathetic. Son, I really thought I taught you better than this. Right, come on everyone, let's go. We've got no time to waste. Come on, get those cases. Move. Honestly.
Tell you what, Potts. Sometimes I wish I'd never been a pirate.
I know. Trouble is, you get hooked.
Aye, or stabbed.
I wouldn't want to have to tell the boss I was leaving.
It would cost you an arm and a leg.
You'd have to pay him?
No! But he'd cut off an arm and a leg.
I don't think I'd dare. Because you're pathetic.
You know, I never liked this spying kind of stuff. It's unnatural. What happened to the good old days when we'd swing from the rigging with cutlasses between our teeth?
You know, we had to stop that after what happened to Headless Johnny.
What happened to Headless Johnny?
He sprained his ankle. I know what you mean, mind. Not sporting, is it? Launching a mutiny against a bunch of lazy old landlubbers?
But what can we do?
Quit and end up getting hanged, or stay and end up getting marooned.
Oh, I was marooned once. Ugh, it really wasn't my colour.
Well.
What are you doing here?
Look at us. What do we have here?
Look this way. Shiny sword.
Smooth work.
Right, you know what to do. Tie them up, hide them, and let's get on board. We should be out to sea before they come round.
doing?
No. Michael, you still don't know what we are doing.
That's what I said, innit?
We can tackle your elocution a little later in the day. We must be aboard before the ship sails. Squawk!
I think it's so brave of you, Jim. Not everyone would sign up for a voyage like this. I mean, there could be pirates and whales and melons and all sorts of awful things.
Wait, melons?
My uncle was a sailor and he died of melons.
How?
Someone dropped a crate of them on his head.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Oh, and I'm sure we will too because you're here.
And, you know, all the sailors who actually know what they're doing.
Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you two lovebirds in your nest.
Push off.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Actually, no, please, come back. I need you. Say. Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
That? You heard it, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, that. No.
Someone must have heard it. No. I'm just hearing things. No. But if we were hearing something, someone might be in trouble.
It can't be that bad. Otherwise, they'd be louder.
Don't be an idiot.
He can't help it if he was born stupid.
You think we should do something about it?
I don't know, Jim. There could be all sorts of creepy people by the docks late at night. I've seen Les Mis. There could even be ghosties and ghoulies.
Coward?
Coward and proud. I'm alive, and I would love to stay that way. Thank you very much.
Someone is in trouble. We should really help them.
Oh, Jim, you're such a hero.
Yeah, actually, let's just leave them.
These dogs are supposed to be really haunted. We should get out of here fast.
Actually, no, they might need medical attention.
What are you wittering about now, boy?
Someone's groaning in there, Doctor. They might be in great pain. They might need your genius and skill to save them. So, though the night is dark and full of strange shadows, those scary noises and dangerous people lurk around every corner of this horribly haunted place, I, and I alone will...
Jim, you're wittering again.
Oh, right, sorry.
No, for heaven's sake, we'll all go.
What if someone sneaks up behind us?
You'll tell us, won't you?
Yes. Well, I sure hope you're gonna be louder than that. She said, you'll tell us, won't you?
Yes! Okay, I suppose it'll just have to do. Right, everybody, line up. Behind Jim.
Okay. Wait, why do I have to go first?
All right, let's go and take a look. Is it just me, or are we missing someone? Large, bearded...
Someone's stolen Daddy!
I'm sure he couldn't have gotten very far.
Oh, Jim, you're so good in a crisis.
Did anyone see where he went?
There's nothing there.
I'm sure they'll soon get fed up with him. But I suppose we should try and find where he is.
Did you see where where he went?
What are we going to do about the doctor?
I'm sure we'll manage. I got my first aid badge, you guys.
Well, whatever happens, we're not losing anyone else. I say we stay here and try to scare the ghosts away.
But how are we supposed to do that?
Everyone knows ghosts are scared of singing.
I don't think it's just ghosts that are scared of your singing.
Shut up, both of you. The best time to get the doctor back, then that's what I'll do. Right, sing along if you know the words and shout if you see a ghost. Ready, everyone?
Yes. There are ghosts among us.
Ghosties and ghoulies can't be real, so we've got no fear to feel. Doctor and Squire well concealed, find them and get out of here!
It seems this is the perfect chance, my Jim, in shining armor. I'll play the damsel in distress over our Jim, hold me close. I'm scared.
Doctor, my darling, don't you just fear this brave and valorous. I'll show you in the you. For you, I'll bust.
Oh, I see. Never mind me. I'll protect you, baby girl.
Oh, right! Okay, Jim, let's dip. Guys, should we split up for like efficiency?
No, please don't leave me with her.
Down to members of our crew, and it's not even day 2. Let's hurry up and get this done. Wait, you're not still scared, are you?
I just got this feeling, and my gut is crying out, and I know something bad is coming, and there's no bathrooms about.
Look! Ghosties and ghoulies are not real. Are you stupid? You're shaking like a baby seal. Your face is looking blue. What's gotten into you?
Something in me is a brew. My rear is gonna spew, and she is
Let me concentrate, would you?
Gem, it's about time you knew.
Knew what?
I really need to go.
You mean? But I asked if you needed to go before.
I didn't need to go there.
Is it any emergency?
Well, something is emerging from me. Can we go look for a bathroom?
Go!
What was that?
Fragile boy, be right here. You'll never have to fear. With the moon so bright on the docks tonight, we should keep each other near.
around, the ghosts are slinking. And as I told you, I'm not scared. They couldn't get me if they dared.
Help, I'm dying!
I'm sure he's fine. Look, there's bodies in the water.
Oh, you're right. Could it be the doctor?
Maybe, Daddy. Stop, Daddy.
Oh my god! Ghosts and ghoulies are real!
Do you still need to go?
I think I'm fine now. Oh, there you are! Where have you been?
Oh, for dinner at the Ritz! Don't ask such stupid questions, boy! You two, what do you think you're doing sneaking around the dockyard like that? Someone might get hurt.
Someone did.
Oh, here we go again. 200 years and you're still not over it.
You tried to murder me.
I did not try to murder you. I successfully murdered you.
You're not solving things for yourself here.
Well, like, I said I'm sorry like a million times.
2,038 at the last count.
It's not like it did me any good, is it?
Look, we are not going through this again. Is it my fault because you're incompetent to push someone over the edge without going in yourself?
Excuse me.
What is it?
Do you need us for this bit?
Oh, for God's sake, Ghoulie! You're always embarrassing me when we have company.
I'm embarrassing? That's rich coming from you, Ghosty.
Look, I know a lot of people have their ghoulies, but there have to be limits. It's just ridiculous.
Look, whatever weird problems you two have with each other, that's no excuse for going around scaring people, is it? It's not nice being grabbed by the ghoulies in the dockyard.
I'm sorry.
So I should think.
And Ghosty here would be sorry too, if they had any feelings. But unfortunately...
Now listen here, you transparent waste of ectoplasm!
Ma'am,
Jem?
are we as bad as this?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Well, now, see if that's all going to plan. We'll probably support the newfound clan.
I'm sure we can trust her to keep things afloat if nothing happens to upset the boat.
It's just as well then that we're here for keeps. We'll get them all through it, make sure no one weeps.
I love your talent, your rhyming, your style. And now that I've been working with you for a while, I hope it won't be too odd if I say that standing beside you just brightens my day.
Thank you. I think. And I'm sure it's well meant, but I do think we'd be better off if we spent our long working hours on business lectures. It's how our professional lives were.
I'm quite sure you're right. And I know that it's true that my best advice comes always from you.
I hope you're not hurt, but I've worked a long time in plays and in drama and in pantomime. And a fact as incontrovertibly true is that romance won't happen for fairies like you. We, One Wave and Mouse Change and Pumpkin Reshape, help princesses dress and prisoners escape. But all our awards are in moral terms only. When it comes to love, we must simply stay lonely. You've a tolerable face, as far as it goes. In terms of your brain, I can only suppose. Believe me, my dear, it's not personal spite when I say that it simply would not be right to steal away drama from those who deserve our full attention, their fates to preserve. And if that upsets you, I must just regret the fact that you've not grasped these details yet.
I see what you're saying. So let's leave it there, since what I would say I can't really share. It's best we go back now and handle the job. Lord knows we really cannot trust that mob. Pirates are known for their debonair charm, and really should not let Jim come to harm.
That's right, my dear. Keep your mind on the task, and do your job well. That's all that I ask. A fairy's life can sometimes be tough, but I'm sure I can trust that you'll be good enough.
You know I don't like to complain.
Yes, Captain. We know.
But with that being said, this has to be the worst crew I've ever shipped in my entire career.
That's hardly fair, Captain.
I asked one of your men to put another coat on the figurehead, and he said he didn't think wood got cold.
Well, it doesn't.
Coat of paint, Squire. A coat of paint.
Right. Right, yes. Coat of paint, yes. Just fancy.
This is an old ship, sir. She needs a bit of rejuvenating every now and again.
A little bit of boat tox, if you will.
Look, when you pick a ship up cheap, as you've tried to...
Oh, you get it on sale. Oh, and it's very cheap to run. It does thousands of miles to the galleon.
Look, sir, what I'm trying to say is I'm just not happy about taking the ship to sea. I'm not happy at all. I mean, with a crew like this.
Well, I hope you are not suggesting, Captain, that I have supplied an inferior crew.
Oh, no, sir. I'm not suggesting that at all.
Oh, well, great. I don't see what the problem is then.
The problem is, sir, there's none of them that I trust to so much as splice a rope. I had to send half of them below decks just to keep out of the way. Children and parrots. I ask you, they know nothing about sailing.
Well, then surely it is your affair to teach them.
I'm trying to run a ship here, sir, not a nursery school or a bloody scout troop. I mean, watch this. You man, come here.
Yes, sir.
Would you say that you're an intelligent sailor?
Oh, yes, I would, sir.
You lot, what's something an intelligent sailor ought to know?
Geography?
Very good. What is the capital of Australia?
A.
Right. I've got a map here. How would you get from the UK to Norway?
I'd, take a plane.
And we all wish you had.
Last chance. Name 3 countries in Africa.
Oh, well, South Africa.
Yep, 2 more.
There's, West and East Africa as well.
That's a place, sailor.
Couldn't we have a training montage?
We don't have the budget for that.
Well, then we'll just have to make do. I don't intend to delay any longer.
The insurance company won't like it.
Well, then don't tell them.
Squire, I really must protest.
No, Doctor, you really must not. I've spent my entire life searching for treasure, and I do not intend to fall at the final hurdle.
Even for the sake of your daughter?
Oh, especially for the sake of my daughter. I have to find some money from somewhere if my daughter is to study with the extinguished gentleman at Oxford. Bribing admissions tutors is really more expensive than it used to be. Captain, I will record that you do this under protest, but do this you must. Or shall I find someone else?
I'll sail your ship for you, sir. But don't you go blaming me if this sinks. I did warn you.
Yes, your warning has been noted. Now, let's weigh anchor.
Woo! Ooh, ooh. 2.5 tons, sir.
And may God have mercy on our souls.
I thought I heard old Billy say, we need the money, help us. Tomorrow we will get our pay, then we can keep the Benbow. Hunt for treasure, find it, oh sail the story onwards. For the voyage is long and the winds do blow, but we want to find the treasure.
Well, Joe went
say something helpful, why don't you, don't?
Can't you be nice to me even this once?
Our friends and parrots and all have just been washed up on a hostile shore.
Where is the treasure? We just don't know. But surely there can't be all that far to go.
If I had any idea about reading the map, we'd be a decent show, not this crap.
Storm has divided our cast from their groups, but they still stand a chance if they rally their troops.
It seems, anyhow, that we can't do a lot. We'll just have to hope that we foiled the plot.
Oh, my head. It's like the morning after Plush.
Where are we?
On a beach?
And it's not Scarborough.
Isn't it? We always go to Monte Carlo. It's not there either.
Brilliant. 2 down, 19 gazillion to go.
I don't think there's such a thing as gazillion.
Shut it, posh girl.
Hey, Whitey won't get us anywhere, guys.
Yeah, and if she keeps her mouth shut, I won't have to fight her.
And that was because...
Where's Jim?
Oh, you and your toy boy, you're totally obsessed. I can even see it on the ship. It's pathetic. You can't go half a bloody hour without your... Where's Peter?
Now he's pathetic.
It's totally different. Peter and I have been friends since forever. We go way back. We're soulmates.
Rubbish. Just because you've known someone forever doesn't mean you're destined to be together.
Ah, the penny drops. Half a penny. If your brains were dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to blow your ears off.
Okay, let's keep the insults to a minimum, and we might all survive. Does anybody know these two?
They were on the ship. You don't think they're dead, do you?
Not likely. Either asleep or drunk. Oh.
Oh, what time do you call this?
I was having a lovely dream, I was.
Well, now you get to join the rest of us in the nightmare. We're lost. We don't know where we are. We don't know where anyone else is, and we have no idea how we're gonna get back.
Ah, it sounds like you've got a problem there.
I think you mean we've got a problem here.
No, I've lived on islands before. Been marooned and everything.
Have you really? Interesting past performance review.
Oh, so you can help us?
Help?
I don't think so.
We're pirates.
Help isn't the point.
It's against the rules.
We'd be struck off the Pirates Register.
It's a bureaucratic nightmare.
Well, technically. Damn bureaucracy!
Okay, well, we should all just stick together. The first thing to do is to find everyone else.
Actually, the first thing to do is to find food and shelter.
No, the first thing to do is to find the gold.
Obviously. We've been stranded on a desert island. There must be gold around here somewhere.
Well, no matter what we do first, we have to do something. Let's take a look around the island and see what we can find.
Been a while, little brother.
Less of a little.
Still reading that alphabet book.
Yeah. I'm up as far as M is for motorbike.
Cool. What's a motorbike?
Oh, there was this really cool picture in the book that was on the ship. Oh, it sank. Well, I guess we better do something.
There must be civilization somewhere.
Oh, look, there's a sign. It says D-A... G-E... Oh, I don't know that last name.
The last one is an R.
D-A something G-E-R. I figured it out! It says dagger! There's a pirate skull, it's a pirate dagger, and I'm gonna get there before you! Ha!
How's the weather up there?
Oh, it's a bit chilly in my summer frock.
That's alright, I won't wear your summer frock. It's a bold and dangerous thing that I do. I'm venturing into the unknown. How far I go and how long I go for, I don't know. All I'm saying is, if I don't come back, think well of me. But if, in months and months, I come crawling back into this shack with blood pouring off me and insects crawling in my hair, I know I'll be coming back to the best doctor in the wide world.
We'll have given up and left by then.
Oh. All right then.
Hey! So what now? Do we pillage the local village? Ooh, that's a good rhyme, I should write that down.
What we need to work out first of all is where we are.
I can tell you that, Doctor.
Ah, Captain! I knew you'd be around here somewhere. So, where are we then?
You, Squire, are under lock and key.
Ah, right, yes, fancy that. So, where is that exactly?
Here, Trelawney.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Since we found you were here, we thought we'd take the chance to snatch an advantage.
Exactly right. Now, I was going to have you dig up the treasure and cart it home for me before I showed my hand, but chances seem to have turned against me, so we'll have to do this the hard way, old man.
How dare you! Old!
Shut it! Ever since I sneaked my way into that disaster of a ship, I've been waiting to tell you what I really thought of you. Oh, and I can't even do it properly now. This is a family-friendly show. Curse it.
Burn!
Look at this lot. God, after all the years slaughtering and butchering on the high seas, after all the danger and disaster I have been through, after all the comrades I have stabbed in the back, you think I'm just going to let you have that? Think again! Huh? I'm the terror of the seas, I am! Oh, my sister is going to be so jealous. And I bet when she hears about all of this, she's so going to regret making me cry by stealing my teddy bear last week.
Woo! Go, Captain!
I miss you, Fluffy. Anyway, you think I'm just going to let you have that, eh? You're so wrong, you are. You don't even know the meaning of right. Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. All right. This is how it's going to go. All right? You're going to give me the map, and then I might let you live. I'm sure you could survive a couple of months eating crabs and seagulls, drinking out of rock pools before the despair and the solitude drive you totally mad. Or I could just kill you and prize the map from your cold, dead hands. Which do you prefer?
Can I have a moment to think about it?
I will give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's get started. It's time for the face-off. Let's see who gets the map. Have we dropped into a clever pirate trap?
Step back, rogue. No, you won't get the treasure. No, this map is not for you. Hoarding riches is just what us landlords do.
I know there's gold out there, and I don't want to share. Give me a map, that's a bit of time.
Oh, somebody help me chase these pirates away.
Give me a map to the treasure. Hand it over now, or you'll regret it, I say. Sea stars got the road on the high seas, fighting pirates galore. If I kill 2 dozen men, then what's one more?
Stop right there. You won't find me so easy to intimidate and scare. So come here and fight me if you dare. I own that gold out there.
He owns that gold out there.
Your tactics just unfair.
Give me a map.
I won't bow down and help you look so today.
Give me a map to the treasure. me outside the door, so don't you lot get any other ideas. Alright, stop now!
Oh, God! You heard the captain. Everyone over there. No funny business.
Well, that didn't go as well as I thought it would.
And you should never have brought that man on board.
Oh, it's easy to criticise now, isn't it? We're all in the same boat, you know.
There is no boat. We've lost the boat. If we were in a boat, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Hey! I'm talking to you!
No, you're right, dear. That ship has sailed.
Yes, we have interruptions from the commoners.
What? Common? How dare you? We live in an attached house.
Only because they pull down all the others around it.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like the colour of your dress, but I'm learning to live with it.
Does this sword mean nothing to you?
Don't wave it around like that. Cast on its eye out.
Oh, Mom, Doctor, while you two have been arguing, Long John is getting away with the booty.
Now, I shouldn't imagine Long John has got away with the booty in a very long time.
This is your last warning! Get in there!
Oh, I suppose we'd better listen to the man.
Thank God for that!
Where did he get to anyway?
He went up to water a palm tree.
Well, let's hope he gets back soon. I hate to say it, but he looks like he might be our last hope now.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times.
Oh, you've definitely said it more than once.
Piracy is easy, as long as you keep your eyes on two things. Where the treasure is, and who's trying to stab you in the back.
So where is the treasure?
On this island, obviously.
And who's trying to stab you in the back?
My idiot of a brother.
Really? I just thought he was more trying to stab you from the front.
Not a subtle guy.
Well, it doesn't matter. Once we get the treasure, we'll be out of here, and he won't be able to stab me even if he wanted to. He won't be able to reach.
And, how are we planning to do that?
Do what?
Well, any of it really. We don't have a map, so we can't leave the island. And we don't have the treasure, so why would we leave the island?
Don't make petty difficulties, will you? We're resourceful. We're pirates. Terrors of the seas. We didn't achieve all of that by giving up at the first hurdle.
Right.
So, you three come up with some solutions to those problems, and while you're doing that, I'll be having a bath.
What?
Well, it's time you develop some initiative and thought for yourselves. It will be good for your professional development. If you want to achieve grade 6 on the pirate pay scale, taking opportunities to work on your leadership skills is critical. Now, where do I leave my soap?
Well done.
How is that my fault?
Well, it'll never be hers. And I'm getting my claim early for it not to be mine. You and Sally can fight it out between you. Meanwhile, delegation is the art of leadership. So I'm delegating all the problems to you.
Who put you in charge?
I assumed command under difficult circumstances. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it.
Fine. Well then I'm delegating all my problems to Sally.
Then I'm delegating it to Izzy. Izzy isn't here. Great, then she can't argue with it.
Be quiet.
Yes, right, yes. We've got to get out of this mess somehow.
I'm a Barbie girl, oh, little Barbie girl, like a plastic. Oh, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me anyway. Congratulations. What are you doing here?
We were shipwrecked, remember?
But I thought
we all drowned.
Thought we couldn't cope.
Thought we couldn't swim.
We thought wrong, didn't you? Now, you could try to be brave, but that would be foolish. What will leave blades around? Now, why don't you sit down here with your little friends and play tiddlywinks? Oh, and I will be having that then.
Where's Hans?
No idea, Captain.
No one's seen him since the storm.
We've been hands-free.
Then he may still say it. Shut up, boy.
Hey, that's not a very nice way to talk to your crewmates, is it?
Yeah, in Jones' crew, we have a zero-tolerance bullying policy.
She sounds nice.
Nice! My sister, don't be pathetic. She only does stupid things like giving her pirates wages and sick pay, counselling services to trick them into working for her.
Wages? That's kind of cool.
Enough chattering. I'll have no plodding behind my back. Jenny, read them out. Sally, tell the prisoners to make us a raft.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Why not?
I can think of a raft of problems, but especially if the prisoners make the raft, they might use it to escape.
Good point. Jenny, you make us a raft. Sally, tell the prisoners to read them out.
I want to think about that one, just for 1 second.
All right. Jenny, make a raft. Sally, you read them out. It's hard work making these decisions. I'm going for a lie down.
I knew it. That's a good ship I've lost out there, to say nothing of the crew. And how are we going to get home? That's what I want to know. What I say is...
What we say is, will you shut up for God's sake?
Here, there.
Now, no need for hysterics. That's not going to help anyone. The thing to do now is to make a plan.
Well, I suppose... Hang on a second. Is that parrot talking?
Oh, for goodness sake, of course I am! Parrots are well known for talking, are we not?
I suppose, but I didn't...
I'll have you know, Captain, I am considerably older than I look. Parrots live to a great age, and I have served on many more ships than you have, so I suggest you listen to me. Now, I'm sure you are also unaware that a number of the crew you shipped in Bristol were pirates.
They were what?
Pirates! Do you keep up?
But I didn't ship any of them.
Shut up!
Now, it is my opinion that we will find these pirates near the centre of the island where treasure is buried to keep it away from mermaids.
Mermaids? I dated a mermaid once.
Yeah. So, we should head towards the centre of the island on the basis of strengthening numbers. Now, Mr. Small, are you coming with us?
I don't... Right, you know, birds on a ship are terribly bad luck, you know?
It's a bit bloody late for that, isn't it?
No, she's not really a bird, is she?
Is she the cat's mother?
That'd be a biological miracle.
Help! Help me! Help!
What on earth is wrong with you?
Something on fire?
Pirates!
Yes, we know all about them.
But they kidnapped my mother!
They have to be insane. Oh no, they haven't.
Oh, yes, they have!
Oh no, they haven't.
Oh, yes, they have!
Oh no, they haven't.
Oh, yes, they have!
Fine.
Well, I suppose we'll have to take a look then, won't we?
No, that won't do. I'm terribly sorry about your mother, Jim, but we must keep an eye on the treasure. If we have the treasure under our control, then the pirates will do what we say, and we might have a chance of actually getting out of this place alive. Otherwise, we're all sunk.
We're all already sunk. That's how we got here in the first place.
Yes, thank you, Posy. Very smart. If you focused on being more clever and less smart, you might make something of yourself yet.
That's Pepper.
And that's Posy.
Well, Actually, you two share one brain cell, so I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Hey!
Less chattering and more time getting to the pirates, otherwise they have more time to find the treasure.
Wait, I've thought of a problem. If we don't have the treasure map, then how are we going to beat the pirates to the treasure?
Pirates are not very imaginative people. It'll be under a significant-looking palm tree at the top of a hill.
And what about Piper?
She'll come along sooner or later. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately!
My dear boy, with a cast of this size, me and the directors and the audience would prefer it if less were on stage for us to keep track of at one time. Now, Mr. Small, will you be joining us or not? I don't really care, but I'd like you to make a decision quickly so we can be going.
Yes, come on, we've got to save my mother.
I wouldn't worry about her. If anything, I pity the pirate who gets on the wrong side of her.
Will you stop that so we can get going? Squawk! Squawk, squawk!
Now, aren't you glad we sent Polly along? She'll keep her all safe, so that nothing goes wrong.
She's a fabulous bird. I'm left in no doubt, though I'm glad it's not me that she's bossing about.
Well, on that subject, I'd just like to say I used some harsh words to you earlier today. I didn't mean them. I was just stressed. So much hard work, you know? Being the best.
Well, you're so sweet to say so. Didn't think of it more. I was quite upset and my heart was quite sore. But now that I know it was just out of stress, I quite understand all your need to impress.
Let us move on then. There's no time to waste. I think that those pirates may find themselves chased across all the island by our friendly crew, and I just can't wait to see what they'll do.
She always keeps moving with a magical flair. Why can't she stop and just notice me there? My heart goes crazy when she's by my side. It's clearly a feeling I can no longer hide. We've never been more than 6 feet apart. Attached at the hip, they say that we are. Yet the distance between us could rival an ocean. How do I silence all these emotions? All that I do in this life is enchant. Why is my own wish the one I can't grant? Ooh, together but always apart. I can't help but notice the blush in her cheeks and the blue of her eyes makes me so weak. Her light guides me home in the darkest of hours, and she reminds me of my favorite flower. She's like a lily, so stunning and chic. Every last bone in her body's unique. She smells like lemons, so fresh and so clean. A more perfect fairy I've never seen. All that I do in this life is enchant. Why is my own wish the one I can't grant? Together but always apart.
Oh, what have I done? Not a word of that's true. The truth is I want to be close to you. But our gypsy calls and I cannot wait. There's
place. Okay, everyone, take a break.
Yeah, right?
This is why my sister's piracy is pathetic, huh? Right, so we want in the union next.
What a healthy attitude to labour relations.
This can't possibly be it. Why not? Look, on the map there's a big red X. But I can't see one anywhere here.
Don't be more of a fool than you can help. This is the place, all right? Well, let's leave the prisoners tied up for now, and they can make this as useful when we start digging.
No way! My mom always said when I find myself in a hole, I should stop digging.
Goodness me! I thought you lot were bad.
Hey, we are.
Shh. Oh, hey Piper. How did you find us?
Narrative convenience.
What should we do next, boss?
You know what? Let's just get on with it. Give the prisoners a spade each and make them dig under that tree there.
Untie them, Sally. I think the short one's gonna make trouble.
Oh, is he?
Yes?
Ah, there's one right there.
What did you do that for?
Jane said my name. I said is he, not Izzy. Izzy? Right. Let's make a deal, sister. I'm a reasonable kind of man. Why don't you let me and Pops go? We'll split the treasure 80-20, and you can have Izzy back. Deal or no deal?
What about me?
Shut up.
No deal.
What?
I can find someone who knows how to handle a sword and you're in Bristol docks. Treasure, now that's a lot harder to come by.
Are you saying I'm expendable?
Pretty much, yeah.
How dare you?
Well, that looks like puts you up a creek without a paddle.
Yeah, let's start digging. Come on.
Well, I can feel my brain cells dying off.
Shouldn't we do something?
Like what?
I don't know, rush them?
I knew a pirate who tried that once.
There you are, see?
Never did find his left leg. Look! The thing you lot need to learn about piracy is that love and truth and the power of friendship will always be defeated by the power of overwhelming force. Now, did any of you happen to bring a bazooka because pity I seem to have left mine at home?
That's it then. We're doomed.
Are you sure?
About the bazooka? Have you forgotten where we are?
Middle of nowhere.
Oh no, we're not!
Oh,
Oh no, we're not! Oh no, we're not! Oh no, we're not! Oh no, we're not!
Where are we then?
We're on a treasure island!
After all these months of nothing, the Treasure Hunting Society has finally achieved our goals. We're successes! Guys, we found treasure we can't give up now. We've finally done what we meant to, and it's not graffiti.
Yeah, we've come this far together. Surely we can go the rest of the way. Right, chaps?
I mean, I agree, but that was embarrassing.
But I guess you have a point. I didn't know you all cared about treasure hunting. I thought you thought it was dumb.
I never said that. I just didn't think we'd actually get this close.
For the record, I thought it was done.
So, are we doing this?
I think we're doing this.
Doing what? We can't do this. We need to make some sort of risk assessment first.
3, 1,
2,
3. Sorry. What were we doing on 3 again?
I think we found something.
Hang on a moment.
Wait, let me see.
Yes! Yes! Gold! At long last! We're going to be rich beyond our wildest dreams!
You don't know how wild my dreams are.
If we're going to do anything, we need to do it now.
Right. On 3, we rush them. Ready?
Ready? 1,
2,
3.
Ah!
side's better.
So what do we do now?
We've got to get my mum out.
Right, we've got to find the others. Peter, can you and Piper do that?
There's a pirate on guard at the door.
That's only me.
But you're here.
His name! His name is me! Just give me the traffication and ask no questions.
I think we can probably manage that. Come on, Pipes.
Oh, I get a nickname.
Right, now we've got to start shifting this treasure down to the shore. And
then what?
And then we've got to find some way to get off of this stupid island.
Oh, Jim, I knew you'd save me.
I really didn't do anything.
That's true. He really didn't.
It was all posy.
So you're my knight in shining armor? Oh, it was nothing. Well, it was something, but it really was nothing. I mean...
All right, leave it out. So, we have the treasure. Woo! We have the pirates in captivity. Woo! We have no way of getting either ourselves or the treasure home. Woo! So if anyone has any bright ideas on how to fix that problem, please bring them forward right now.
Oh, we could build a raft.
We've already uncovered a raft of issues with that idea.
And we've already made that joke, so.
What about a hot air balloon?
What are we gonna make one of those from?
Didn't you see what Mom packed? We brought enough stuff to make a whole fleet of them and still make a few extra sails.
How are you gonna build hot air?
I don't know, hook Long John up to it or something.
We'll keep that as a last stage option.
When I was younger, you know, I used to be a long-distance swimmer.
How long distance?
Not long enough.
Right! There's only one way forward.
And what's that?
I'm going to have to break the fourth wall. Everyone stand back. There may be some debris.
I'm so sorry to turn up late. It's really quite distracting to sit amongst the audience and watch all of the acting.
Oh, is that what you call it? Please, no encore. Christmas spirit has a lot to answer for.
Why did you call us? And how can we help? Please don't say it's all fallen apart after all.
Swan, I'm afraid we're rather stuck.
Oh, stuck? That really won't do. Especially not now we're so far through Act 2.
Give us a moment to think and to plan. We promise to sort all this out if we can.
Though there's nothing that we two can do, we think we've a friend. Someone who will get you all home, will pull out the stops. But as always in life, there must be a cost.
Oh, get on with it, will ya? God, if we stay here any longer, I might run out of moisturiser. Woo! Oh, and I might starve.
Ladies, gents, pirates, friends, foes and all, please meet our pal who has answered the call. Minnie the Mermaid is your local agent. She'll get you all home once she's taken your payment.
Hello, sailors.
Oh, none of that rubbish, please. I've never worked on Captain Small and his standards are painfully low.
Oh, sorry, Polly. Didn't see you there. How's it hanging? Get it? Hanging, because you're a parrot. You hang off trees and stuff.
Hilarious! No, we don't!
Oh, sorry, Polzo. Ooh, I'm a poet and I didn't even realise. I should be on the stage, I should. Oh, wait! I am!
Pickle!
So,
way. I can do it. But it'll cost you.
How much?
The treasure.
How much of the treasure?
Well, let's see. Carry the 2, factor inflation, all of it.
All of it?
Well, it's a very long way.
But even so...
Oh, Daddy, for heaven's sake, just give it to her.
But Tilly...
I know about the Oxford thing, and the bribes thing, and the second mortgage. You don't have to pay anyone, Daddy. I got a scholarship months ago.
Well, you've known all this time. All this time I've been scraping and saving.
All this time you was pressing to throw me and my family out of house and home.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
So, do we have a deal?
We have a deal. Wait! What now?
Aren't we still missing hands?
Hands? I thought the hooks were just aesthetic.
No! I mean hands!
Damn, I thought I got rid of you!
Well, it looks like at least someone has enjoyed themselves.
I have just been mauled by a giant bear!
Well, that beats being locked up, I suppose.
Depends what you're into.
I
guess.
Do you want to get off this island or don't you? Well, I want to hear more about this giant bear.
No, no, shut up. I want to go home.
Okay, everyone, hold on tight.
Guys, is anyone there? Wait for me.
Well, I call that a flaming liberty. Days of my life, that was. And for what? I haven't got a penny to pay my bills. Not a sausage. Not so much as a farthing have I got to pay my bills.
Yeah, what have I done? Hey, look on the bright side, Mom. You've never gotten a tan for that price down at Brown & Base on the high street.
Well, I don't know what to make of it all. But you're all admitting? I don't know what you're admitting.
We're not admitting anything, and anyone who says otherwise is a downright liar.
False imprisonment, at the very least.
Come on, Barney, I think everyone suffered enough. Let's go.
Too true.
I think, Mrs. Hawking, I may be able to offer you something after all.
Oh? It better not be a voucher.
The truth is, I've seen a new side to you on our adventures.
Oh. My backside does work wonders.
I was wondering if...
Get on with it.
Oh, would you marry me?
Me? Become Mrs. Squire?
Mrs. Trelawney,
Oh, Carrie Squire. Oh, that'll run the front door, wouldn't it? Yes, absolutely, yes. Oh, wonderful.
I was going to ask you out, you know.
Yeah, I kind of guessed.
I wasn't very subtle, was I?
Not really.
But it would be downright weird now. Perhaps you and the doctor could try something.
I'm starting to get the impression that he doesn't particularly like me.
Anyway, I'm off to Oxford in October, and I'm sure I won't have any time for relationships. I bet everyone just lives in the life.
Yeah, sounds pretty boring.
But perhaps I'll see Posy again. She's going to, you know.
greeting, isn't it?
We had to come by train.
Which was cancelled. Strikes.
So we hitched a lift with Millie. I didn't like that heirloom watch anyway.
You got an heirloom watch?
Wasn't mine. I nicked it.
Well, why'd you come?
Just wanted to make sure everyone was okay, really. I guess. You got Molly, I see?
Looks like she's just a regular parrot now.
Squawk. These lot really are doing at me, look!
Maybe it's best that way.
Oh well, the two of you won't have heard our news. Me and the squire are getting married.
Ooh, who too?
Each other, of course, you bloody idiot.
All's well that ends well then.
You heard? Peter, you're getting married too, aren't you, Pete?
No.
Well, you think he was. He touched Piper's hand earlier, and he hasn't stopped blushing since.
Shut up.
Am I doing the invisible thing right?
Oh, you've got it bang on. Don't change a thing. Hold it.
I'm holding it. Be quick, though.
So we reach the end. Our tales all wound up. The festival wine overruns the golden feasting cup.
You are.
Though they set out seeking riches, they lost them on the way. And yet, despite all that, they seem to think they've won the day. Love conquers all, you see? In human heart or fairy, even in those hearts which think that they can run contrary. Huh? Let's leave our cast to happiness in small ways and in large. Pepper's very capable, so I put her in charge. And meanwhile, turn my thoughts into a topic rather nearer. Once, devote my magics to a person and dearer.
You mean?
After all this time, I think I'm owed a fairy tale ending, don't you?
Don't be soppy.
I can't help it. I've fallen for someone rather magical.
We need to get out of here. You're coming down with happy ending-itis.
Well, why not? It is tradition.
Well, I suppose I'll have to hand it to you, sis. How did you find another ship so fast?
Well, you know, it's amazing what you can do whenever I seem on board just to do someone's laundry.
And it's amazing how many cutlasses you can hide in a laundry basket.
And it's amazing that now I'm working for someone who actually treats me like a human being. I'm not so incompetent after all.
Your graduate is brilliant, though. I'm so glad to have you.
Well, I suppose I'll have to admit it. I was wrong! You're a fairly decent pirate, as it happens. Let me make you an offer.
I'm listening.
Why don't you and your girls come and join my crew? Hey, 50% of all of the wages, and you can't say fairer than that. I'll even make you first mate.
I thought I was first mate. Actually, I don't think that's going to arise.
You know, I never did get a proper answer. Who are you?
I'm from the Piratical Standards Authority, here to carry out your regular inspection. And I'm afraid to tell you that you failed.
What?
You create a toxic work environment. You don't know how to manage people. You persistently bully your employees. You don't have a ship. And you came back home without any treasure.
Can't you just give me points or something?
What do you think we are? A Tesco club cut?
Can't you just give me a fine then?
But it isn't fine.
Right, look, mate. 10% of all of my future profits come straight to you, and we will say no more about this little misunderstanding. Eh? You can't say fairer than that.
I think I can say fairer than that, actually. You're standing on my ship, and last time I checked, you didn't have one of your own. So, you can join my team. You can be my first mate. My second mate. And you get 30% of the profits. That is, provided we don't screw things up too badly this time. Agreed?
You also have to take a 10-hour pirating awareness course in a parish hall in Slough.
Not Slough! I suppose I don't have a choice.
Not at all, brother dear, but cheer up. You might finally make some goals now that you have a competent captain leading you.
And you'll need some more members for the crew. And if I'm so expendable that you wouldn't even bother to bargain for my life, then it shouldn't be a problem to manage without me.
Don't be an idiot, Izzy. Just look at him. He's practically wetting himself just being this close to my sword. Do you think he has it in him to kill anyone? You were never in any real danger. And it won't happen again.
Won't it?
I swear! First, new rule of the Pirate Club, no killing your own crew. Well, not deliberately anyway.
Jackie?
Don't talk to me.
What?
You left me on that island. That stupid mermaid wouldn't take my bracelet as payment. I had to swim all the way home. Oops. I put in so much work. I crept onto that ship. I stowed away. I didn't walk on like the rest of you. All that effort to help you out, and this is how I'm repaid? I'm through. I've put in a complaint. No! I've had it with you.
Right. Are you done? I'd like to go on a movie before daybreak.
I'm done now.
Right, now that we're done with that, places everyone please. Places. We've got a long journey ahead of us. And I think it's easier to work if we have some music, don't you? Music?
One for the men,
and one more for dealing with all you again. You made it to the final song. Now everyone must sing along. You can't escape. We locked the doors, so join the singing. What's pantomime's yours? And it's one for the sea and one for the land. One for the treasure we left behind, one for the women and one for the men, and one more for dealing with all you again.
To all my friends along the way, so to hell with the bills, you still have to pay. And it's one for the sea and one for the land, one for the treasure that we left behind, one for the women and one for the men, and one more for dealing with all you again.
And if there was a lesson here, then hey, I hope